How you doing? Do you wanna lose weight? That's good. That's really good. I'm gonna show you how to lose weight without making a big thing out of it. It's gonna be a simple video on how to lose weight. And a little spoiler, it's gonna be easy. But first, let me tell you a little story. I had a conversation with a group of people last week, and it was about losing weight. And I said what I always say, which is that losing weight is easy. Just a second. Ein Cheeseburger bitte. Ist alles, danke. Jo, danke. And funny enough, the only two people who spoke up and said no, that's not true, were the only two overweight people in the room. Dankeschön. Schöne, ciao. One was a man, and as he was standing there in front of me with his big belly, he said, that's not true. He can't lose weight. He only eats once a day and not even a lot of food, and he still can't lose weight. And the other one was a woman, and she was sitting there as sloppy as you can sit somewhere. Bye. And said she can't lose weight because she's a woman, by the way, age of 30, and it's because of her hormones. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm 36 years old. I know when my opinion isn't needed, so in both cases, I didn't reply, I didn't say anything. But this is my channel, and I can say, I guess, anything that I want. So the man was either A, lying, or B, maybe he does eat only once a day, but he sits down and eats for like 2 to 3 hours straight and everything that he possibly can. And it's 2025, people. If a woman says that she can't lose weight because of her hormones, you know what? That's really good. I'm still going to stand by my statement, which is that losing weight is easy. You just need discipline. Now, yeah, some people have it easier, some people have it harder. There are some factors that come into place like health issues, medication, pregnancy, physical disabilities, and there are some people who feel hunger more than others. I get that. But at the end of the day, it's just about calories in versus calories out. If you eat more than what your body is consuming, then you're gonna gain weight. If your body consumes more than what you're eating, you're gonna lose weight. It's as simple as that. But you know how they say, talk is cheap. So I'm gonna do it myself. 30 days to see how much weight I can lose. So I don't need this anymore now. Actually, you know what? I do need it because I paid for it. And I'm a cheap bastard. And this is how we're going to start, on a scale. And since we're talking about simple weight loss, this is the one thing that is actually going to tell you week after week if what you're doing is working or not. So, let's check out my weight. The moment of truth. Oh, I'm a big boy now. 88.4 kg. And 30 days to go. It's June the 3rd. So I'm gonna keep going until July the 2nd. So again, a good tip, weigh yourself the moment you start, and then weigh yourself again around the same time every 7 days. It is going to tell you if what you're doing is working for you or not. So now we're just gonna talk about liquids, and I'm gonna make it real easy. Yes, the kind of things that you can drink while trying to lose weight. No, the things that in my opinion, you shouldn't be drinking. Let's see. No. No. Yes. Now, why do I say yes to this and no to that? Zero sugar, almost no calories, especially for those kind of people who are addicted to those kind of sugary drinks. Switching to a diet version is actually going to do a lot for you when you try to lose weight. Same thing here. No. Zero sugar? Yeah, why not? Oh, sports drinks. You don't need them. Like this one has got almost 100 calories. Let's say you go for a 10-minute run and you drink this while doing it. You've done almost nothing for yourself when it comes to losing weight. So no, no milk. And now, my apologies for everybody who likes to get wasted, but no wine, no champagne or whatever. Oh man, no to this also. Even though, man, when you put this in the freezer and you drink it ice cold, it just tastes delicious, but no. Oh, I don't have any coffee here, I don't drink coffee. But let's say that you put milk and sugar in your coffee, then no. If you put artificial sweetener in it, then yeah, why not? And now we come to the best drink. Water, people. Water is a beautiful gift of life, and I know it sounds boring, but the sooner you get used to it, the better it is for you. And you can always spice it up a little bit. Enjoy and drink. Now, I think you see where this is going. Why would you waste your calories on liquids? You got everything you need without putting no extra calories in your body. There's so much good food you can use that on. Why use it on liquids? Maybe one exception, if you go to the gym or in general when you need a little bit of more protein and you can't, eat that much protein throughout the day, then okay, maybe a protein shake could be a yes. It's gonna be up to you. But yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to liquids. Pretty easy. So this whole calories in part is actually the most important one, and that is something to do with your basal metabolic rate, which are actually the amount of calories that your body burns just to keep you alive and running. What I mean with that is that you can sit on your ass all day, not do anything, your body is still going to consume a certain amount of calories. Now that number is different for everybody, so you have to figure it out for yourself where that number stays for you. But just to make an example, let's say that it is 1,700 calories. Just make sure that you eat less than that. You're gonna be fine, you're gonna lose weight. Now, I never claimed this video to be about health. I said that losing weight is easy. Now, do you really need me to tell you that eating vegetables and a little bit of fruits and lean sources of protein and healthy fats are better for you than eat fast foods and sweets? No, you know that, you're not stupid. But if you want to eat your pizzas and burgers and sweets and all of that every day, you can still do it. Stay under that number that I just talked about, and you're gonna lose weight. It's that simple. But now you're probably thinking to yourself, man, 1,700 calories, that ain't it for me, buddy. That's not enough. I want more, and maybe even more than that. Man, I'm a man or a woman, whatever. Well, in that case, the next chapter is gonna be a thingy for you, because if you want to amp up that number of calories that you can eat, you're going to have to move a little bit more. So see you in the next chapter. Don't underestimate the power of walking. I average about 12,000 steps a day. That's an additional 400 to 600 calories that I burn just by walking. It's a good moment to be for yourself. It's easy. You don't need to be running. You don't need to be lifting heavy weights. It's comfortable. I pretty much walk whenever I can, when I need to go grocery shopping, when I go to the gym. Like I said, it's the easiest thing you can do, and I personally truly enjoy it. Also because where I live, I got a lot of nature, so that's another plus. Other than that, when it comes to calories out, just find something that makes you happy. You can play tennis, you can play volleyball, ping pong, football, soccer, basketball, you name it. Just find something that you see just a little enjoyment in, and then just stick with it. Like I said, easy video, easy advice. That's truly the best advice that I can give you. It's your life. Find something that makes you happy, and as a plus, it would also benefit you when it comes to your health. But the fact is that the more you do, the more calories you're gonna burn. And it's gonna be up to you if you wanna use those extra calories to eat a little bit more or to just lose weight faster. I'd suggest to take it slow when it comes to losing weight. You don't need to be ready for summer. You don't need to go on stage. Just stick to it, be consistent, and trust me, you'll see some good results. Whatever you decide to do, if it is to be really, really active or to just not eat a lot of food or a combination between those two things, never ever forget to enjoy the little things. Now, what do I mean with that? I mean that it is okay for you to sometimes eat junk food. It is okay for you to sometimes stay at home, skip workout, and not do anything all day. As long as you stay consistent throughout your life, you can afford to sometimes do whatever you want to do. I mean, you don't want to be the person who goes out with his friends and family and says, oh no, I can't eat this and that because I'm on a diet. You don't want to be the person who goes to the gym each and every day rather than to sometimes spend some valuable time with your loved ones. It is your life. That soul is in that body only once. Try to treat the body well, but never ever forget about your mind. Because it's those little things that actually keep you going when you try to be consistent. So we are back with the scale. Let's check out how did I do in the past 30 days. By the way, it's July the 2nd. I hope it does focus this time. 8 o'clock in the morning, it's a beautiful day outside. Let's check it out. 84.8 kg. I think that's 3.5 kilograms less than before. I told you losing weight is easy, but most importantly, I'm really happy with the result. How did I do it? Like, not only when it comes to those 30 days, but in general, how do I do it in life? When it comes to activity, I like to go to the gym, and it hasn't always been like that. When I started many years ago, it was a mess. But I stuck to it, and eventually it became part of my life. Gonna be honest with you, I don't think I can live without it. Other than that, like I said, I like to go for walks. I like to do sports like volleyball, ping pong, basketball. I always say I'm like a dog. You throw a ball at me and I trust me, I'm gonna bring it back to you. When it comes to food, I'm gonna be honest with you, most of the times I eat healthy with the proteins and vegetables and all of that good stuff. But like I mentioned before, there are some days where I just want to enjoy life. I like pizzas, I like burgers, I like French fries, kebabs, I love kebabs. I don't have many of them, but boy do I love me my kebab. In general, it's just about finding balance in life. And you're going to have days or weeks or even months when you're going to fall back into old habits, because sometimes life happens. Just make sure that you don't exaggerate, like by gaining 10 to 20, maybe 30 pounds all of a sudden. Find balance in life. Trust me when I tell you, when you change your body, you also change your mind, and you also change the way that other people see you, because you're going to feel way happier with yourself. Yeah, that's pretty much my take on it. If you enjoyed any of this, maybe you want to give a like, maybe you want to subscribe to the channel. It will make me happy. If you don't want to do it, that's okay. No hard feelings. Yeah, other than that, see you, or maybe not, in the next one. Bye bye.